All right, happy Wednesday, everybody. Markets are still looking a little red. You need to still keep an eye on it. Sitting on your hands might be the best bet at this moment. This is today. As you can see, there's still lots of red. Hopefully, we're at the bottom. Very few are in the green for the day. The hour is starting to look a little better, but you can see the ones that were good for the day are now starting to retrace. So we're just to deal with stuff. Let me get you a screen share here. There you are. You can see this is on the hour. These ones are down. Most of them are starting to go up just a little bit. And this just could be on the hourly chart for the day. You can see it's been a long, all red day. All these ones with yellow and red are actually in my favorites on crypto or banter bubbles. For the week overall, though, most are down. There's only a few in the positive for the whole week and the month. So just it was very strange. A lot of people weren't expecting it. They thought there might be a retracement, but not this much. The surprise came because the economic news was so good. Manufacturing is up, all kinds of different places are up, unemployment is up. So there's less unemployment, but what has happened is it scared the market into thinking that there won't be as many interest rate drops as they were expecting. FOMC at their last meeting said that they'd be keeping an eye on it. And so people are afraid that with the increased news that there's no reason for the Fed to drop interest rates as the economy's going without dropping it, so they may leave it. And that's been a fear of what drove this downturn here. As you can see, this is the 1 hour chart. Let's go to the 4. So this is right here, it was Monday. You can see for the week, Bitcoin has had a retracement. It retraced as far 10% retracement, which is quite a bit for a 2-day. It is not to be unexpected. These things do happen. A healthy market needs them, gives you an opportunity to buy again. And if we are able to hold this level, we still have a higher low on this time frame. We pretty much bounced off resistance, didn't quite hit it. So we're still in a good zone, leaving it bullish. As you can see, every coin did this. This is Ethereum. That was a 14% retracement before it started stabilizing. Solana did the same. It was actually quite a bit more. Some of the memes were. As you can see, it bounced off this long-term fib, pretty much right on the 786, just a little above it. I was expecting it maybe to retrace down to here. It didn't quite. But yeah, it did. It's almost like it hit this floor right over here. You can see how the line goes across, and that's where it bounced. We're heading back up. We may see a bit of resistance here, or if it pushes through, we're all good to go. Again, though, the full candle is giving us a higher low, which means we're still very bullish, which is good. And you can see all these are still in the red. This one, Link, was down 4% there in the last 24 hours. As you can see, it went a little bit below, but the candle itself stayed above, which is a good sign that the market is starting its bounce. And it's pretty much with all of them same. Let's look at the USDT dominance. As you can see, people are still putting, now they're starting to take it out of USDT and buy, which is a good sign. Hopefully this doesn't scare people out of the market. Bitcoin dominance is dropping, which is a good sign again. It means all should climb. That's usually what this means when dominance basically is where most people, when it's climbing, people are putting their money into Bitcoin. And when the dominance drops, they're putting it to other assets like alts, like Solana, BCC, meme coins, everything. If we go to this chart for today, you can see a lot of these were, most of the retracements were anywhere from 2 to almost 10%. So let's now move on to the blue collar meme, which if you noticed on X we've been promoting it very, very hard. We hope all you that are involved in the project are doing the same. And our chart is looking really good for, you know, what's happening in the rest of the market. As you can see, everything else was usually in the red, and you can see in the 24-hour period, we're up 3%, which is better than a down. 6 hours up 6%. And right now in the hourly, in the 5-minute, we're just holding our own, which is good for what the market is doing. I would expect a bounce soon, just with, if we go just by what the rest of the market's doing. You can see there's been some big buys. 3 hours ago, there was a $300 buy. Some small buys, which we'd like to see too. We get more holders this way. And again, this is how you can go. You go to Deck Screener. I'll go back here. And basically go over to the search engine. You can type in BCC. And you're going to look for this symbol here, because there are other ones where people tried to imitate us, came out within hours of it launching. They try to take money based on everybody else's promotion. So you always got to make sure you're getting the right one. You can type in the symbol or you can type in the name. Just make sure you're getting the one with this here. And then go down the side and make sure that it starts with 5BC, and that's our coin. So as you can see, it's holding its own. It's starting to go up a little bit, which is really good for how the market's going. So all your hard work and posting on Twitter, Instagram is helping. I don't know if you've been noticing. Let me bring over our Telegram chat and show you some of the things that our team has been working with. See all the different buys here. Actually, you probably should bring the WhatsApp. It might be a little bit better to show more of your pictures. So you can see all the things that Gary's been doing. He's been making all these for us, which helps a lot for us. A lot of us blue collar who have to go to work and don't have the time. We can just use these. So you want to join the blue collar crypto groups. There's and this is our DGen group where we talk about trading. This is where the blue collar community, which shows all the buys. And as you can see, people trying to get us advertised with them. So as you can see, he's made all these for you to share, save. All things to get people interested in our coin and hopefully bring us higher. This is the best way to make yourself money, not to just rely on the 8 people. We need the whole community to go on. It's the biggest thing for memes, but it's good to post it on Instagram, TikTok. If anyone's good at videos, that would be a great thing to do. And Facebook and Marketplace. For tomorrow, I'm expecting the markets, personally, I think we're going to hit a rebound period. Hoping, just make sure if you are careful with your entries and your leverage, don't go high. I sold my Solana, and I bought back in at 2 different spots, a little higher than I wanted to. I thought the bounce would be earlier, but I left enough that I could buy back in to limit it. And now I'm expecting it to go green. once it passes through here, then I may enter more. Once it breaks the 382, for sure, I'll enter more. If we can get it past this resistance zone here, I think she's gonna take off. Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's right now, I think its biggest resistance is around the 102 area. This is our big zone. And once it cracks that, I think the next place it goes is to 160, 180K. It may slow down here, but I think it's gonna, once it blows through 108, it's anyone's guess as to how high it'll go. I've seen some predictions that they're expecting Bitcoin to be over 200K by the end of this year, maybe even 3. And Solana, there's a couple predictions have said $350 by the end of the year. And as you can see, we're at 197 at the moment. That gives a lot of room for growth. Sorry, guys, my computer's a little slow tonight. Won't let me stop sharing for some reason. See, I got the wheel of death going down.